Hey family, today I'm going to show you how I got this perfectly blended bald cap. I'm using a knee-high instead of the traditional stocking cap because knee-highs and pantyhose, they come in a variety of shades, right? And this is perfect for women of color because we know those standard stocking caps that come in beige, brown, black, that doesn't fit us all. So I'm going to show you how I do this technique. If you see me looking down through this video, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Hey family, so my hair is already braided back. These braids are old. They're about 3 weeks old. And if you don't always wear a bald cap, this may be the time that a lot of people like to because like the little frilly edges of their hair are popping up, so they want to keep it, you know, back and out of the way from being seen underneath their wig. So this is what I'm starting with. I use my good old Got2b to first spray my hairline and get my edges back, okay? Now I want to note that while I have makeup on my face, like right here, there is no makeup around my hairline because I don't want to mix the hairspray, the cap, all of that stuff to be underneath my bald cap, and it's just messy. I think it's kind of gross, and I don't need any breakouts, no bumps, please. Okay, so I got these knee highs from Walmart. I'm using these instead of the traditional stocking cap because I feel like these fit my skin color better. You're able to get a variety of colors besides beige, brown, black, like you usually see in the stocking caps. And they're thinner. I feel like you're able to get more air through your scalp, and they're durable too. So these were about $1.50, $1.99. Stocking caps are usually $1 or so, but you know, essentially you get two because these are two knee highs, okay? So I'm looking at them and I'm trying to decide which one I feel like fits my hair, fits my skin color better. So I have, this is tan and this one is nude. So I think I'm gonna go with the tan, okay? You could also get these at Walmart, CVS, and they're really cheap. Get the cheap ones, don't get the expensive ones from like Macy's. No, get some cheap ones, girl, yes. What I'm gonna do is take my scissors and cut off this little perimeter part right here. I don't want that on my bald cap. So what I'm gonna do is cut a little hole here to put my ear through. Free up my ear. Boom. So this little piece back here, you could cut it, you could leave it, whatever you want to do with it. Also, no shade, but if you know you got a big head, girl, get plus size knee highs, okay? Because this is definitely like I'm a 22 circumference, and if I was a 23, I would definitely get a plus size because this is for somebody's calf, foot and calf, and I put my whole head in it. Our Got2b glue hairspray. It's not really hair glue for anybody who doesn't know. It's just very strong hair glue that acts like glue. So we're gonna use it to stick this cap to my head, to my skin. Just spray right around my hairline, okay? A good amount. Don't be stingy, girl. Okay? A good spray. Especially right here. Girl, especially right here. This is where it's needed the most sometimes. I feel like I saturated my hairline well enough, so now I have to dry it. I'm gonna use my blow dryer on warm. Now, I spent about 10 minutes blow drying because you want to make sure it is dry, like not even a little bit damp, because when we move on to the next step of cutting it, you don't want it to start rolling back, and that'll happen if you haven't made sure that this is all the way completely dry. These are surgical scissors. I got them from the hospital. You could get some really sharp scissors. Storks are really good, and they're good for also cutting the lace off your wigs and getting really close. So if I move out of focus, it's because I'm looking at the mirror and trying not to cut my skin, because again, these are really, really sharp. Okay, boom. So now I'm just gonna go back over this these little like frillies that are starting to, like, you know, the little edges that are up. So with some more got to be glued spray, and just lay them down. I'm gonna actually use a little bit at a time. I'm gonna spray it onto the back of my hand, use my finger, and just go over little areas one at a time, because I don't want to soak it so much that I have to go and do this process all over again. There's always one corner that gives me a hard time. This is the one. So now that this is finally all melted the way I want, I'm gonna use a makeup brush. This is a flat top kabuki brush, and powder foundation. This is Sephora brand. I'm gonna change. I don't like that. We're gonna go with Fenty. Now, I would suggest that you bring the color back as far as you'll be parting. So say you have a 13x4 frontal, you only need to go back like 4 inches, or 13x6, you need to go back a little bit further. But that's all that is. Just color the cap as far back as you'll be parting. All right, and that is it. Now you're ready to put on your wig, and you won't have that bright colored lace slipping in between. And sometimes, you know, like, you could see where the cap, the stocking cap underneath some people's wig starts and ends, like right through their lace, and we don't want any of that. We don't want nobody clocking our lace, nobody clocking our wig, none of that. So we want it all seamless. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure, if you have not already, subscribe to this channel.